does not connect to the internet here. So,
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is mainly going to be a coding interview, 40 minutes of technical questions, and then if we're going to have any spare minutes at the end, you can ask me,
Yeah.
more questions about Facebook. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Okay. Do you have a CoderPad session by any chance?
I have opened it. It is asking for 7-day free trial. You want me to register? I didn't register it.
Yeah, yes, please register.
Okay.
Oh, God. Uh, okay, I think the recruiter forgot to give me the CoderPad. Do you mind if you tell me the URL? So it's coderpad.io slash, can you read what's after that?
Just give me a moment. I'm trying. Okay. So,
Yes, okay, thank you.
So create pad. Okay. So let me. Oh, this chat is disabled. I don't know. Okay, so I can read it out for you. It's unconfirmed. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So it is caps C for cat. Hello.
ECAP?
Yeah. And for national.
Yeah, okay. And? Okay.
Q for queen.
Yeah,
K for king.
yeah.
C for again cat.
What was it? Sorry.
C for cat. C.
D.
C Charlie.
D or
Charlie. C for Charlie, no?
okay, yeah, okay.
J for Japan.
Okay,
P for pineapple.
okay,
Numerical 3.
okay. Uh, uh, oh, come on, this is so stupid. Okay,
Are you able to see my session?
so it's E C Q K C J P 3.
It's C N. C for Charlie, N for national, Q for queen.
Okay, yeah. No, it still doesn't. So E N
No,
Q K.
no, it's C. C for Charlie. Starting is C.
Oh, okay, starting with C. Okay, do you see now?
I can see. You're typing something.
Okay, okay, sorry, let me see if I can extend this. Yeah, okay, so I can extend this interview in like 10 minutes more, don't worry.
That's okay.
That's
Thank
fine
you.
for if you don't have other plans. Okay, good. All right, thanks. So yeah, since we're already a couple of minutes in, okay, so yeah, let's start with the problem.
Yeah.
Did you paste something here?
No, I just changed the language. It came to Java.
Oh, okay, good job. Okay, cool. Okay, so Yeah, okay, so let's discuss this problem. So you're given an array of integers, and you have to return how many times the array changes monotony. So for the first example, there are no changes in monotony, so you should return 0. So the array is already ascending monotonic. Then the second one, it has one change in monotony because it starts as being descending, then it goes ascending from 1, so 5, 3, 3, 1, and then it's a change in monotony at 1. Then the last example, it has 3 changes in monotony, so it starts descending, then it goes descending, then it's ascending, and then in the end it goes descending again. So it switches the monotony 3 times. So yeah, yeah, like like your algorithm should return a number, meaning how many times it changes monotony.
Okay, so first time you told it's ascending monotic sequence. Okay, and second time you told it's ascending and descending. Well, so when I can switch to descending and when I switch to ascending, that I'm not understanding. Can you little bit explain that?
Yeah. So when it's when it's basically changing the direction, right? So it's you can say that 5331, that's a descending
Okay.
sequence, right? And then afterwards it starts being ascending. So
Okay.
it's at 1 there's a change in monotony, right? Like starting with 1, at 1 it begins another array with a different monotony.
Okay. Fine. So in the third one, it is starting with ascending. Then after it is. So here I am a bit. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This is ascending, then again descending, again ascending, and then this part is descending or ascending. Am I right?
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example, a more specific example. So you have 1 to 4, then 3 to 1 is descending, and
Okay.
then you can take 1, 4 again as ascending, and then 4, 2, 2, 2.
And descending. Okay. So ascending, then descending, then again.
No, wait, okay, so you have ascending monotony, 1
That's
to
right.
4.
Yeah.
So it's ascending, and then it goes descending, right?
Yeah.
Because 4, 2, 3, 1, then 1, 4, it's ascending. No? And then 1, 4 does not continue being ascending, and you have 2, so like 4, 2, 2, it's descending.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to split it in. You don't have to split it in sequences. It's just.
Okay, I can revisit the element, or I can break the sequence once I'm changing my order from ascending to descending. I have to. So.
Yeah, so like if you 1, 2, 4, you don't have to like break the sequence here and just disregard everything before, because this is an edge case 1, 4. Okay, sorry. So 4, 3, 2, 1. If you would just if you would continue from 4, then that's basically you would miss this sequence 1, 4, which is increasing.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's clear.
Once again, let me recall this. So you mean to say till this it is ascending. So I should not only start from here. In fact, I have to start again from the place which is descending, right? I can revisit the same element. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can say ascending, then descending, then ascending. Okay, so I can remove this descending, right? Because in the third one we can have only three pattern: ascending, descending, ascending. Or I'm sorry, this ascending should not be there. Am I right?
Well, I mean, it should, right? Because 1/4 it's ascending. So
Uh,
okay, so it's more like you're trying to see the monotony, right? So here it's ascending, here it's ascending, 1 to 4 it's ascending, then like 3 descending, 3 to 1 descending, then like 1/4 it's ascending again, right?
mm-hmm.
And then 4 to it's descending, descending, and descending, no?
Yes, yes.
So like if you would read the monotonies on this array, this is what you would get. So ascending, ascending, descending, 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 then ascending, and then descending, descending, descending. So basically, you can look at it as the differences between the numbers, right? So you have -1, then -2,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you can track like how many times that changes.
Okay.
Is it a bit clearer now, or should I?
Yeah, it's
go with
clear. So what will be the output of this? What do you want? The number of ascending and number of descending?
Yeah, how many times the monotony changes?
Okay.
So in the last case, it will be 3 times because yeah.
In the last should be three times because one ascending, descending, ascending, descending. So it's four, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, there are 4 trends, but that means it changes. There are 3 changes, right?
Okay, okay. The changes are only three. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So find how many times are it changes direction and monotony. So one, two, three, four. Great. So let me go with first brute first algorithm. Then we'll see the time complexity and the space complexity. So what my approach is, I will okay. Okay, so if I start taking the first element and if I compare the just next element and if I found it is greater or lesser, that will give me the idea of whether the starting pattern is ascending or descending. So once I will be confirmed the next element is greater, then I will start looking for each element should be greater until I will get greater. I will keep on proceeding, and then I will, the moment I found lesser element from the current, then I can switch it. The only thing I have to come back. So this is the logic I have to think. Okay. Okay. So for I'm writing a pseudocode first, and is it fine, right? I can write a pseudocode
Yeah.
for yeah. So considering length I plus plus. Now let's declare one variable count, which is basically in a slice with 0. And here, what my approach is, if array of I is greater than array of I plus 1, then so if the first element is greater than the first, it means it is descending, else it is ascending. Okay, so now question is, if it is ascending, then when I will break, so I, it will come here. Okay, so I can take this, start incrementing. Next time it will be 1, and this will be 2. Okay, so it will keep on going, going. Somehow I need to keep a track when it is going to switch from if to else. So, okay, how can I figure out when I'm switching from if to else? Counter. Could be I can start with this as well. So descending. Okay. 1, 3, 5. So what will be the output for this? It should be 0, right? This is the output you are saying. Okay. Okay. So 5, 3, 3, 1. The counter variable have to be going. Then continue, and it will keep. Something is there which I have to track. If I keep going like this, the moment I found, let's take first descending, means count plus, and I have to start from the next element, and I have to skip this. So Okay, comment, keep going, keep going. Once there is a lesser, I need to basically swap the ifils. If I swap it, then what if I have one boolean flag which is by default false, or if not flag, then I keep going in this. If not flag, what I'm trying to do is I want to swap the e-fields based upon some condition so that I can see from where I have to again start and increment the counter.
Yeah.
So if I say if it is not false, keep going, keep going. The moment I found it is coming here, then make it as a flag equal to true. So it means it's the time for starting the. Okay, so in this case, I have the array, keep checking this. It is greater. The moment it came to flag, it becomes true. Or why negation? I don't like this. Make it as a false. So once it is false, it means one change occurred and I have to start from that element to end if not flag. Then the condition should be okay, not flag, then should be lesser than array of length. Okay, so what I did right now is I given a flag and this will continue till the one is not coming. Once one came, then it will come to else part. It will make the flag as a false and increment the counter once. And then after it will start taking 1 and 5 since the flag is changed to here again true. So since flag tends to false, so it will start reading now from 1 to 5. That's right. Keep going. I is less than this. Keep going, and it will not come a case. Now come to the this one. So 1, 2, 4. Flag is true, so it will directly check I is greater than 2. No, so flag is false and counter is increased. Okay, let me go ahead. Then after, loop will continue and it will start from 2 and 4. 2 is lesser than 4. It means it have to keep going. Flag true. I have incremented the counter once, but that's not the case because it is okay. Do I need to take a separate approach? Can I see this candidate? This problem is a candidate of recursion. Okay, so every time I have to check the next element until or unless I didn't found the changes. I will not. Okay, let me try with some another approach. Hmm. Okay. And check monotonic and what I have to do, I have to pass the array array of okay. Take the okay. I need to proceed basically checking the next element again. So okay, if int count equal to 0, if mm, array of count is greater than array of count plus 1, if array of count okay, put that if count is should be lesser than the array dot length. If count dot array dot length is equal to, then return 0, else I have to keep checking the keep going 5 3 3 with mhm. Array and count plus plus. So what I'm trying to achieve here is this function have to be keep on called until or unless there is no change in the ascending or descending order. So first time, okay, so it will start checking this the first time itself. The condition is false for the first input. Then what it will do? Then it should come to the, so it means it's ascending order. So if it is ascending order, change the counter, but not in first time. How can I do this? The first count itself. Okay. Okay. Keep going, keep going. But don't change it. So it will not go there. Then don't increment. So I will go to this part. I will call this method again. Oh, I need to change this strategy to think in different way. Take the first element, compare to the next. If it is greater, keep calling. Keep calling. If it is not, then increment the value. If it is different, then increment the value. But for first time, can I do something like this? Then if it is not, then go there and call the same thing. When I go from else to again if, then it means there is a change in order. Hmm. 1, 3, 5, 10. It will keep on going. In the else part, it will never reach to this if, so counter will be 0. Now if I take this part, it will keep going here, there, there. It will come to else. Then okay. Four, three, two, one. So backtracking. Okay. Let's first go in the straightforward way. First is fine. So there is no change in the counter. This input will be pass. How many times this has been called? Okay, so do you want to give me some hints? I think somewhere.
Yeah. So what's this check monotonic? What are you trying to do here? Like this second approach was okay, right? Or more or less.
Mm-hmm. So
Sorry?
yeah, I'm trying to be the second approach because I feel it's a recursion kind of call, but we have to make a backtracking. So what I'm trying to do here, every time I will check the next element. If it is greater, then okay. So somewhere I just want to. I'm not getting the logic to how to start with this, because I'm coming to else part. Then when from if to else I'm switching so that I increment the certain counter, it will return integer.
Yeah. Well, I think you need another base method from which you should check, you should call check monotonic, right? Because so you want to do this recursively. Yeah, okay, looks nice, but you're trying to instantiate some values in this function and then you call it again. And I think that's where it mainly breaks. So I think you need another function
Yes, you're
from
right.
which you should initiate, your values from and then call this.
Yeah. So even to say I need to have one method which will check all which automatic. Okay.
Yeah, and then to this check monotonic, you should pass all the other variables. So for example, the index and maybe the count as well. Like count being how many times actually the solution.
Okay.
And expected.
Mm-hmm. So an else part. And okay. I have to. Sorry, can you come again? I think I lost it.
Yeah, so the conditions were good, but you need to call.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the conditions were good, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I have to call this method to see it is a monotonic or not. So for that purpose, the moment 1 3 5 10, okay, 3 5 10, it will keep on going.
Okay, but can we discuss the second approach because you're a lot closer there, like the one on the below.
Okay, this event, okay.
Yeah, so it works in most of the cases, right? Or
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but here
yeah, okay.
also, okay, let me give some time here to think whether I can. So if it is true, then go there and make a counter variable 1, then go to the, yeah, so this is what, but I found a small bug in this, that's why I switched the, so what I stuck,
Okay.
yeah.
What bug did you find?
So let's say if when I start with the third one or second one, so in that case it is checking the greater 5 3 3. It means it will go to 5 is greater than this part. It will go here in this, and then the next he found 3 and 3 is equal. So
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a bug, but I think we can fix it, right? So when we have equal numbers,
Mhm.
we can say that basically the monotony preserves itself, right?
Yeah, so I think we can
So
give this condition will
yeah,
work.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 and the same for the other case when flag is
Yeah,
false.
yeah, it's lesser than or equal to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So now
Uh,
it will keep going. The moment it found it's not match, it is lesser, then it came to the counter and make the flag false. So we have a one count now in this, and it will keep going now into this part. Okay, yeah, so the first second is passed, but when I came to this third one, then I found flag is true, but condition is false. So it's gonna increment the counter. So that is the bug. I skip that. So when I take it started with this, initially flag is true, condition is true and this is not satisfied. One is not greater than
Yeah.
or equal to, so it's came to else part and it made counter 1. Okay, then okay, once again. Then it is started with this one 1 2 plus 4.
Yeah. Okay.
2 plus 4, 2 is lesser than, then keep going. Okay, 2 4 3. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So let me stop you a bit here.
Yeah.
So there is an issue here, right? So when we start the array,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So when we are checking 1 with 2 in the beginning, so flag is true,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna count this and set the flag to false from the beginning, even though we shouldn't, right? That's the issue.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, why do you think that happens? Like what? Like that we should somehow, well, not go somewhere so that we don't increment the count, right? So
Okay. Okay.
so these conditions are good. It's just that some initialization part is not properly set.
Okay. Okay.
So what does this flag stand for actually? What does it mean? What's that?
Sorry, come again. What is the?
What does flag mean? What does it stand for?
I'm sorry, I'm not getting you.
No, a flag, the variable flag.
Mhm.
What does it mean? What does it stand for? Like what are you maintaining? What are you
I'm trying
storing in
to.
that?
I'm trying to swap from ascending to descending. That's what I want to maintain. So
Okay, yeah, cool. So when it's true, what are you storing? What exactly?
uh, when it is stopped, then the count will be my result.
No, sorry. When flag is true, what does that mean?
Flag is true. Let's. Okay, okay. So right now the current code is saying flag is true. Then blindly understand and go to this section, which could not be always the case. So
Yeah, so flag holds the previous monotony, right?
yes.
Or the current monotony. So like you're setting it to true there, but yeah, it can start with false as well.
But if I start with false, then it can
Yeah,
go.
I mean
It will.
you should not have put that value. You should set that value depending on, well,
Okay, but
on how to,
okay. So I have selected Java. You know, in Java, always there is a default value. So default value is false. Uh, but I thought to make true because either way I'm falling into this. If I make false, then it will go to this part, and the same story will be repeated. That's the reason.
yeah.
So instead of that, can I do something else?
Well, you can. Okay, so in flag you actually maintain the monotony, right? So when you set it to true, you uh, you assume that the array is descending, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But if I make it is false, then I can assume that it is ascending. So both
But
case,
you can make it true when the array is descending, like when the first two values are descending, and you can make it false when the first two values are ascending.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. I think yes. So when it is true, then it
No,
is
but in the here in the initialization part, you can just compare the first two elements.
yeah, so by default it will be false, right? That's why. Okay, so when it is ascending, then it is true. We need to start somewhere. Okay, okay, I got it. So I'm starting assuming that flag is true, so it is descending, but this is not the case. So it will go to else. Flag is true, then it is descending, but make it false and to increment the count that I don't want actually.
Okay, yeah, no worries. That's it's yeah. Um,
Flag equal to true, and here, okay, flag equal to false, then make it as a true, and this should be false. Okay, I think,
okay.
yeah.
Um, okay, yeah. Okay, sorry. We are. I think we're out of time. We should interrupt it. Okay, yeah. This
Mhm.
it's yeah. I think it's missing some corner cases, but it should work for most of them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any questions for me about Facebook? We can.
Yeah, so thank you so much for giving me a bit hint. And I want to know that for the process the hiring is going on, which application or which module of Facebook gonna be work actually. So I want to know about the team and role and responsibility for this position is going to be closed.
Yeah, so I see that you applied for infrastructure. To be honest, I don't have that much information. I think you can get a lot more from the recruiter,
Okay.
or from like resources that are online.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I joined Facebook like 4 years ago, and stuff just changes. And when I joined, it was I think only 400 engineers in London, and now we're almost 2,000. So like I cannot possibly know how the recruiting
Okay.
works because it just exploded. Um, yeah, I don't know what difference is between infrastructure and engineer, to be honest, because like when you join Facebook, there are 6 weeks of boot camp, and
Okay.
during that boot camp, like you're not assigned to any teams. You
Mhm.
just solve tasks, and then you just join a team that has headcount and that can accommodate you and that you want to join.
Okay.
So I was not aware that we make distinctions between infrastructure and unless you do like servers,
Mhm.
and yeah, I don't know how to explain.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have. Park. It's really, really nice talking to you, and I will definitely work towards that. My a bit weakness I come to know. I will also request you to forward the detailed feedback so that I can work on that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Inket. Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.